Howdy all, welcome to Lex Lives. I think it's time to play a little 7 Days to Die. Alright, I need to know how to make a bicycle. That's not how you spell it though. I don't know why I just clicked on K. Bicycle. I need, what am I missing? 7 iron, mechanical parts, duct tape, leather. Oh. Duct tape, leather, mechanical parts. Oh. A wheel. 2 wheels. 2 wheels. Wheel. Forged iron. Scrap polymers. Oil. Coal. Bottle of acid. Let me chaw down some. Oh, I only had 1? Really? Pretty sure I've got a hobo stew I picked up in here somewhere. Okay, now I need... I've only got 1 bottle of acid. Time to go find a tire. You go down here. Thank you. Well, I didn't get much of a chance to watch much this week. I had a pretty full work week now that I'm doing 2 jobs. Can't remember if this will give up tires or not. I think there's a... Oh. I thought maybe because this was looking mechanically that it might tear down. Alright, let's tear down a vehicle here. See if that nets me a tire or not. I can't remember. It'll at least give me some polymers and springs and stuff. Mechanical parts. Useful things like that. But yeah, it's whew, that new job, I tell ya. I think I like it. It's a lot more difficult than my other job. Not a bad way necessarily, but I like my other job is much more slackery, which is what I like. By slackery I mean like I'm constantly working, but it's not something that I have to, you know, think too hard about necessarily. This new one is like way more technical. Oops. I accidentally scrapped those. That's okay. Where am I at? Not heading the right direction. I did get to watch the new It. Or no. What's it called? Welcome to Derry, episode 1. There's the spoilers for that. Honestly, if you've seen it, there are no spoilers. It's just It all over again. They've thrown in some I guess it's supposed to be some kind of amalgam of a bunch of different Stephen King stories, but focused around it. Um, and it's like a prequel to the newest movies, which is weird. Um, because like the original It book takes place in like I don't know, like the 60s and 80s or the 50s and 80s, somewhere in there. And so then the new movie, of course, was like the 80s and the 2015 or something. And so to have this prequel be set in the same time frame as the book is set, it just comes across as weird to me. And so, but they had a few Easter eggs in there. I caught like uh, one of the characters' father is on the show as character, and uh, I don't know if I caught this or if I saw it. I looked up what were some Easter eggs because I saw the trailer and I was like, "Holy crap! There's a lot of stuff in here I recognize from other Stephen King things." I'm like, "This is weird. Is this an amalgamation kind of show?" But in the show, I know they had oh, what's his name? They had the old guy from The Shining is in it, but he's young because it's set in the 1950s. And so that was cool. And then I know that in the trailer had Shawshank, which is the Shawshank Redemption movie, and then they also had a scene that looked like it was The Mist, where fog covers the town, and there's like a whole military there, and um, I won't be shocked if with The Shining they also maybe throw in some. Oh, I forgot the name of it. What's the name of it? Nope, not gonna remember. We watched a video that was supposed to be all the Easter eggs contained because apparently the first 5 episodes have already been seen, and there were some reviews loosely based off of what was being reported, and people were saying it was Dark Tower related too, but I didn't see anything connected to Dark Tower necessarily. Not yet, anyways. There's some scenes that definitely look like Carrie and stuff like that. So I never watched Castle Rock. I think was the one on Hulu. But this will be, I don't know. It's pretty good if you like the It movie, but it's just the It movie. There's, I mean, sure, it's got some Easter eggs thrown in there, but it's just the It movie. I mean, it's literally It has appeared and is killing kids, and a small group of kids have realized it and are trying to trying to figure out what's happening to their friends. Um, so we'll see if this one's any good or not. I don't know. I liked it so far. I haven't seen episode 2 yet. Episode 2 came out today. But since I'm watching it with other people, I can't just watch it by myself. I'll tell you what though. So I'm working today, and I work from home, and I'm sitting here working, and I'm just like, oh, I'm never gonna get through work today. It feels like. I mean, I started pretty late, and then uh, I only had a few hours to do today, but oof, I was struggling to get through those few hours. And then they come down and they're like, "Oh, by the way, we're not gonna be home for dinner, and we'll probably bring you something, but it'll be super late." I'm like, "Okay," and yeah, we're all going to the Halloween thing. I'm like, "Oh, all right." Like, "Oh yeah, did you want to go?" I'm like, "Well, I can't now. I'm in the middle of work. I can't stop what I'm working on. I have to finish before I can log off for the day. I'm mid project here. Can't can't turn in a half done assignment, right?" But I wouldn't have gone anyways. I don't want to go to some kind of tromp through the woods. It's all set up for Halloween. Oh, they they got some people with them and they couldn't take their dogs. So their dog is here. They got two dogs down here, and their dog is on the floor moaning because she got left behind. She's not doing it a lot, but she just repositioned herself and cried a little bit. Okay, clearly I'm not getting a tire from this. I need acid. Or tire. This would be that thing where I just wander around looking for acid now, right? To be fair, I do need supplies, so it doesn't hurt me to run around gathering supplies while I look for acid. Ooh, I played the new chapters of Dispatch. Man, that's such a fun game. I wish it was longer, but they're not that long. But dude, the storyline is pretty good. Although I wish I had a little more control over the storyline because um spoilers, if you know what Dispatch is, I talked about it a little bit last week, but Dispatch is the superhero Telltale type game, and this place, and they um, they have you run a kind of like a 911 operator type game for some of it. Most of it though is story, and so I don't remember if it was chapter 3. I think it was chapter 3, chapter 4, maybe chapter 4. They have you pick one of your team members to throw off the team because uh, basically you're running a supervillain team who are trying to get out of prison and stuff like that. And so they're supposed to be good guys now. And so um, there's like a ranking thing, I guess they're doing. It's not really part of the game, the ranking thing, but they talk about it a bunch while you're playing about how the one character on your team is the lowest character and by far, and every single member of your team is at the bottom of the rankings, and so they're gonna have you cut one of the team members to try and make the other team members shape up. And so, this is, oh, that's a motel. Dang it. I was looking for a car lot. I thought maybe a car lot would have a tire. And, so, you do the missions, and then, I don't know how much, what you're doing plays into the choices for who to cut from the team. And that's maybe the one thing I don't like about the game is it feels like even though they give you the illusion of a choice, there's not actually choices. Uh, I mean, who you cut from the team is a choice, and but who was going to be your two choices feels like it was probably always those two, no matter what. And so, but they definitely didn't cut the person I would have cut. I really hate one of the team members, and I wish he would go away. I would have rather had. The problem is they picked like one of my favorites, and and then the smartest player on my team, or the smartest character on my team. And so now I don't have any smart characters, which sucks. And so I'm trying to build them up because you go up levels, and so I've been putting points into smarts on some of the characters, trying to get couple them up because a lot of missions you can double them up. But like I had a mission today where you get two choices. Sometimes there's missions with specific choices, and so instead of just having a mission icon, there'll be two mission icons, and so you have to choose between the two choices of who goes on the mission. And so my two choices were to just track down and arrest the bad guy, or you could send a single person to try and solve all his riddles. And I've got no smart people, so there's just no way I could have solved his riddles. And so that was disappointing because they, like I said, they made me get rid of my. Well, they didn't make me get rid of my smart guy. I guess I could have chosen to get rid of one of my favorite characters instead, which is man, because we just did some like, okay, here's you know what they did. This is what they did. In chapter 3, they had training sessions for some of the people. And so one of the training sessions was to give characters who have the ability to fly a flying license so that they could fly on the missions. And so your two choices are Coupe, I think that's how it's pronounced, Coupe, although they just call her Coop, or Sonar. And so Coop has like metal angel bladey wings, and Sonar is a man bat. And so those are the only two on my team who can fly. And so I have to choose between those two which one to send. So I send Coop. And because I like Coop better than Sonar. Sonar is kind of annoying to me. But he is my smart guy, right? And sometimes. When Sonar goes out on a mission, he switches between smart guy and beast guy. Oh, I should go to the store. I'll bet I can maybe get a bottle of acid to the store. Okay. Where's the store from here? It's north. And so yeah, so I had Coop got her flying license, and then I don't think that Coop and Sonar were the bottom two. And then the other character, she helped capture one of the bad guys, and so that gave her a bump, and so Coop and Sonar became the bottom two when it came time to choose who to get rid of. I just realized that they were the two that you could give flying licenses to. And so yeah, so obviously I chose Sonar because I just had gotten Coop her flying license, and I preferred Coop to Sonar. I think she's a more useful character. Uh, the switching between Smart Guy and Beast uh, often makes him only half useful for what I'm trying to do. And so, oh, it says honey. Well, you know, been nice at the honey's place, honey. And so yeah, I don't like that those were the two to choose from because there's this other guy named Flambe who I can't stand. Although you have attacked him twice now at the point I'm at in the game. Nice. He bled to death. He just, I can't believe he gets to stay on the team because, okay. So the first time you do your dispatch, he refuses to go on calls, and then he goes out and sets a building on fire. And I'm like, why is he still on my team? And then, there's a section in there where they all, find out that one of them is going to be cut, so they try to sabotage each other. And then, and yeah, I just don't understand why he's the top of the team when I never send him out and he refuses to go out and he says building's on fire. Like what the heck, man? He's not my choice of team member. And so I'd rather had Sonar than him. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Um there are some major choices obviously that do impact the storyline, but I feel like okay, I I'd played through the first chapter and the second chapter, and then that's all that was out. So then I wanted to go back through and try different choices in the first chapter. And so I went back and I played the first chapter again. But if you play the first chapter, you have to play the second chapter again too, because it's based off of your new choices. And there isn't like a saved game thing, unfortunately, it seems. And well, I mean, there's a saved game, obviously, but there's only one saved game, so it's not like I can play two different playthroughs. And so I played through chapter one again, but I played through it with different choices because I wanted to be more mean and violent, I guess. And basically, when there's when the game starts, there's a spot where you're dangling a dude over a balcony to get information out of him, and then you have a choice to drop him or pull him back up. And so when I played initially, I was like, oh, well, I'll pull him back up. I'm the hero. And then it turns out he's a bad guy for the guy, and he shows up immediately and fights you.
If you want some
I'm like,
fish,
oh, well, I want to see if I,
you ghosts, you got money this time, or you just here to piss me off?
I wanted to see if I could, you know, get rid of him. And so I, man, I don't have room. Buddy, I need either a wheel or a bottle of acid. Oh, are you really not going to have either? Source clean increases the rate of dew collection. Should get one of those. Oh, I don't have enough. I'm not even close to have enough. I probably couldn't have bought it even if he had it. He does have antibiotics, though. Useless. You're useless to me.
I'd go broke with more customers like you.
Well, maybe if you carried what I wanted, we could come to some kind of agreement, but no. You got nothing. Can I put this on my poor knee? I can. Look at that. Smother it with a little aloe. I need to get back so I can unload and get some water here. But yeah, it's pretty fun. I just like I said, I wish the choices maybe matter a little more, or I had more control over what choices I was gonna get. Because so like I chose to bring that guy back up the first time, and then the second time I chose to drop him. And so when you drop him, I thought he'd get hurt and then he wouldn't be in the fight, but no. You drop him into a dumpster full of trash and a mattress, and so it didn't get hurt at all. And so he's still there at the fight, the same as he was before. And I'm like, okay, so that choice doesn't actually do anything. That choice is just a scene choice. I'm like, that's kind of disappointing. I thought maybe they had put enough effort into it that there'd be big consequences for your choices. Like maybe I would kill that guy, but then maybe, people would be afraid of me or something. And but that is not what happened. And then there's another spot where one of the characters brings you a donut, and then you you make them mad, and then they smash your donut. And so I wanted to see if I could not make them mad. But yeah, there are no choices where they don't get mad. Um, or if there are, my 3 attempts did not succeed. I will say, there was one funny thing. So the first time I played through, I did all right. Right in the tutorial. Uh, so there's a tutorial dispatch in the first chapter, and so I did all right in the tutorial dispatch. The second time I played through, though, the RNG was against me because there's some randomness to whether or not you succeed on the missions, and I got an achievement, and then the game told me because it's like Telltale, right? You finish the chapter and then it tells you what everybody else chose. The game told me that 0% of other players had failed as badly as I did. Uh, at the tutorial dispatch, and I'm like, oh, that's hilarious. I got less than 30% clearance rate on the tutorial, and that put me in the 0 percentile for success. 0% of other players, it said, have gotten less than 30%. I'm like, oh man. And then I turned around and the next time I played through it, I succeeded in every mission. And then it was like, oh, you're in the 100th percentile for that one. And so uh, most players don't succeed as well as I did on my third or fourth playthrough there. Yeah, I like the dispatch part of the game a lot. I wish there was. I wish that. I wish there's a little more to it. And I could see this being an actual like really fun game. I've got some games that are similar to it, sort of, where you send your heroes out on missions. Um, but usually it's like an XCOM kind of thing, which is not the same as this. This is more like the Operator 911 or Operator 999 or I don't know. I feel like I've got 3 or 4 of these games now because I enjoy them. They're they're not intense games for the most part. Although that Operator 911 gets pretty intense when you do the zombie mission. That gets crazy. Okay. Oh, I should drink first here. Okay. Um. Oh man, so I was reading my books, and I'm reading this book series. I think I talked about last week was I read the book series. I can't remember what it's about, even though I read it already. And um, I clicked on the final book in the series that's out because it's the next book that I haven't read. And then I'm like, I have no idea what is going on. I'm gonna have to go back and check out the earlier books again. And so while I was going through the earlier books, I discovered that the earlier books are like this anthology thing. So an anthology is like, if you don't know what an anthology is like they have a central theme and then other people write about it. So like George R. R. Martin has um he has the wild cards, which is often an anthology that is not food. And so there's lots of different writers for wild cards. And um and so let me pick up some clay. I should put some clay in there too. Oh well, it's like this room. But I need some more forged iron here. Okay, I don't need 85 forged iron, but I might take 40. Feel like I'll be making up some more iron tools here eventually. Okay. Get back out here and see if we can't find a tire or some acid. Will you go down the hole? Come on. I haven't been over there yet. I should go over there. But so yeah, it's like the author that I'm currently reading wrote like the first books in this series, but then opened it up to other authors, and so there's like a whole bunch of different series, and so I was the main author's got a timeline, and so I was looking across the timeline, and like all his books are from the series are on Kindle Unlimited, which is where I've been reading my books a lot for a while now, and so I found one of the other series, which seems like it's important to the story. Like strangely, it's like a prequel, postquel series related to the main character. Like the main character is the character in it, I think. And postquel is, I don't think it's a word. Um, and so I wanted to read it, but then there's like 20 books in that series, and none of it's on Kindle Unlimited. And I don't think I'm willing to. Well, I might once I get done with the series, maybe buy that other guy's series so I can read it. But I don't know if I will. It's weird that I found like three different authors now. All their books for the series are on Kindle Unlimited, but this one guy has got 20 books um, that you got to pay for. And it was like, man, I mean, I pay for them. Obviously, I pay for them through Kindle Unlimited, but uh, I just don't know if I'm willing to snag 20, even one book. I want to buy one book in a series that I don't like, right? I like Kindle Unlimited because I can check out a book. There is that one series that I really liked the first book of, and none of the rest of the books are in Kindle Unlimited that I haven't bought yet, though. That Polish sci-fi series, um, the Lightning or something like that. That tent just shrink? Oh, it broke. Really? You don't think I can search a tent without breaking it? Hey, lady, have you seen a tire? I really, really need a tire. Man, this guy had the sit up back here. It's got his gaming station back here, and man, it's feeling good to get my iron spear back going here. Well, I think this is probably where I'll call it for today. No tire, no acid. I can't believe that's all I need to make my bicycle. I don't know where they come from. I feel like acid's probably from like medical supplies. But Alright, well, we'll have to check out this place next time. And with that, you're in the small things leading to the light. I will talk to you later.